Happy Friday. It's what, January is the 6th already? I am getting ready to head to the chiropractor. Usually during contest preps, I make it kind of a tradition, not tradition, but like a protocol to at least every month try to get, and I did a video on it, you know, if any of you guys have been following most of my prep, I did a little video on going to the chiropractor, but somehow, some way, I ended up like, I think since that last video, I haven't been back, and I think that's been at least like 2 or 3 months, so I just kind of feel like my body is just kind of, you know, just kind of has the kind of beat up kind of feel. So, and especially with today being legs, and I got it's my heavy squat night tonight, I've always been able to tell a difference when I go and get an adjustment. It's like it's something through like my hip flexors, and it's like, I think it's like my sacrum when they adjust that. I can always just tell a difference, and my squats always seem to feel so much smoother when I get an adjustment. So hopefully squats will feel good tonight. I'll try to take you guys along and see kind of, I remember, I think I told you in my last contest prep diaries video, I kind of got distracted, so my squats, I had to like kind of go into my squats cold, and they were horrific. So for this night, it's 3 sets, 4 to 7 reps, and I would like to at least, you know, even though I'm like, oh, by the way, guys, I hit a new low today of 191.4. What the heck? So talk about perfect timing for my, and I don't know if I told you guys either, but I got another week of the double refeeds, 430 carbs, both on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm gonna be feeling like $1,000,000. Still 0 cardio, so things are just going damn good. But, anyways, what was I even talking about? I'm already distracted. I think the low carbs have already affected my brain. I can't remember what I was talking about. Anyways, yeah, chiropractor, squats, oh yeah. Anyways, what I was talking about was my strength on squats. Usually for these 4 to 7 rep type squats, I like getting up, you know, at least to like 365. You know what I mean? But some days it's just, oh, it's crazy how much, even like 3 plates sometimes feels somewhat heavy. And a lot of times too, it's my own kind of fault, because I kind of like pre-exhausting my legs first. So I'll do my hamstrings first. Usually lying leg curls, things like that, a couple sets really heavy on this day, and then leg extensions really heavy, and then usually go into the squats. I'm not going into the squats completely fresh. I actually like having some blood flow in my legs before I get into the squats. So just a little update for you guys, a little vlog action. I'm gonna put this, like I said, I'm starting a little contest prep diaries, just because it's so much random footage that I figured, you know what, this is like my just day in the life type contest prep stuff. I'm gonna take you guys along with me and you know, share with you guys all the stuff that I do. One thing I really need to start freaking doing too is tanning. I am like Casper the freaking ghost right now, so I need to start tanning. That was one thing I did really well last contest prep, and I feel like it's just one of those things when you're dieting and stuff like that, the tan and stuff like that, it's just gonna really highlight, you know, everything, and your progress photos and everything are gonna look better, because it's just like when you're tanner, lines and everything show more through, and you feel better when you're tanner, you know. And I know it's all the health risks and stuff like that, but you gotta realize the only time I ever go into tanning beds is during contest prep. So I haven't gone to a tanning bed since 2013. So anyways, guys, I'll hopefully see you tonight in the gym, or I might get some clips after this. We'll see. Back home, just had my pre-workout meal. The typical, I just posted on Instagram, from Instagram, 8 ounces of chicken, 80 grams of oats, and 1 rice cake with almond butter on it. Pretty bland, but again, it's all about stretching your food intake. Anyways, I'm gonna head to the store here. I seriously, in contest prep, I think I go to the grocery store like every single day, honestly, every single day. Because always like in contest prep, you realize like if you're missing like one of your staple foods that you need, you like have to have it. So for me, the main thing that I really need is some more of my cinnamon roll Carb Master yogurts, because that's what I use for like that and almond butter I mix together for my frosting that go over my whey protein cakes. So I used my last one last night, so I gotta get more of those. And then I'm gonna go to Walmart too, and I'm gonna get some 96.4 ground beef so I can make some cheeseburgers this weekend for my refeed. And I'm just gonna stock up on some things since I'm going to the store, like more oatmeal, rice cakes. I'm gonna get some more salad, pickles, stuff like that. Just some little things that are kind of getting low. Just kind of restock on them while I'm at the store. Just got back from the grocery store. Here's what I got. We got some 2 pounds of strawberries. I got more pickles. I did get, you know, it's funny, I literally just bought this huge package of 93.7 ground beef. I think it's in one of my videos. I can't remember if I put it in. And I used it on my last refeed to make burgers to save some fat, but I still realized that with the 96.4 I can save so much more fat. So even though I have a bunch of now 93.7 ground beef in the freezer, I still bought another, I believe it's like a 2 pound thing here of the, put this back down, of the 96.4 ground beef at Walmart, just so I can use this and not have to use, because the burgers that I'll make are 8 ounces. So literally I only use 9 grams of fat for 8 ounces of 96.4 ground beef, as opposed to 16 grams of fat with the 93.7 ground beef. So it's the little things, because that's gonna save me more fat for other goodies and, you know, snickerdoodle cookies and, you know, all that stuff that I wanna do. I got more rice cakes. I got the apple cinnamon, really enjoy those on refeed days. And then my boring bland, lightly salted that I usually use on my low days. Let's see here. I did get some more oatmeal. I always just get the Walmart cheaper version, old value. I'm all about saving money, especially since contest prep groceries, man, it adds up. Like I'm telling you, I'm at the store all the time. Here's one thing I did notice. I went back recently to the, Sara Lee bread. I was using the Fran's 8 carb bread. But one thing I realized, I swear I wish I could compare them. The Fran's bread compared to the Sara Lee slices are like taller, so they seem a lot bigger. So I'm like, even though it's a carb more per slice, if I feel like the slice is that much bigger, then to me, it's worth it. And oh my gosh, guys, I literally, no joke, I just had one of these last night just to like taste it. And yeah, I counted for it. I don't even think it was like a carb. But whatever these are, these organic Black Forest Sour Head, because I love sour candies and I love chewy sour candies. So think similar to a Sour Patch Kid. But man, I even thought it was better. And you get 14 pieces for 33 carbs, so it's like better macros than Sour Patch Kids. Plus, these were on sale for $1. So I had a bag of these, so I literally just got another one because I'm gonna end up using at least a serving of those on refeed days. I got more of just my salad that goes in with my just like this is my garden salad that goes in with my spinach for my salads. Got some more reduced sugar ketchup. If you are dieting, this is a must because you're gonna only use 1 carb per tablespoon as opposed to 5 with regular ketchup. I got a russet potato just for making French fries, and I got a tomato for my burgers. And then I did get 10 more of these cinnamon roll carb masters, and these are my money makers for making my frostings on my whey cakes. Another thing too is out of all the other Carb Master flavors, this is the only one that is 4 carbs for the whole entire container, while all the rest are 5, which is cool because cinnamon roll to me is my favorite one anyways. and I save a carb. So I got, these are super cheap too. These are only 40 cents a piece. So I got 10 for $4. And then here's another thing, guys, that you're gonna see. And I already have a recipe video up on my channel from my last contest prep. I believe it's under like high protein, low carb cheesecake. And oh my gosh, those turned out so well. So I actually ordered a cinnamon bun whey isolate that should be here early next week. So I'm gonna use that. And then I got some fat-free cream cheese. I got some sugar-free, fat-free cheesecake Jell-O mix. And then other than that, oh, I might have to, no, I got non-fat Greek yogurt. I got whole eggs, and I think it's just the fat-free cream cheese and the whey protein. I think that's it. I'll have to go back and double check the recipe, but I'll try to do a little video, quick thing, just kind of showing me making that and stuff like that. Remember last prep, I literally had to go and get the little spring form type pans to make the cheesecakes and everything, but oh my gosh, those cheesecakes turned out so well as far as just like had that nice cheesecake kind of density texture, the taste. I mean, I do think you kind of develop the dieter's tooth while dieting, so maybe to the normal person it might not taste as amazing, but to me, just having that texture of like cheesecake, oh, it was, and the macros are so amazing. Per slice, it was only like, I think 2 fat and like 9 carb and like 20 grams of protein, so I'd have like 2 slices of cheesecake a day. The only pain is just going through and like having to mix it all up, make it, and then the worst part is you have to let it sit overnight in the fridge and wait. That's one of the hardest parts about the cheesecakes, but it's definitely worth the wait. So anyways, guys, I'm going to start my put these groceries away, and I'm gonna start my my little supplement regimen here, starting with my core test, which I feel like is finally starting to kick in. I feel like my last couple workouts, I've had this kind of like extra little like intensity, and I'm just like, I wanna crush this shit. So, well, hopefully that continues tonight, because I got legs, I got heavy squats, and I went to the chiropractor, got adjusted, so I should feel better, and I'll have 2 refeeds waiting for me tomorrow. So that should help, knowing that I'm gonna have some nice food the next following 2 days. But I'm gonna try to bring my camera with me. Man, I don't know how bad your guys' gyms are, but ours is starting to get pretty bad with all the New Year's resolutioner people. So whenever it's super busy, obviously filming is a no-go, because I don't wanna be disrespectful and have a camera in front of everybody. But usually when it's slower, that's when I'm like, I'll whip out the camera and try to get some training footage for you guys. So I'll see if I can try and get some leg clips. I told you I'd take you along, and I'm coming through for you. So we're starting up on squats. Just warmed up, went to bar, 95, 135, 185 to 25, and then just one last set of 2 reps with 275. So starting first set here, just kind of a gauge of where we're at, how we're feeling, 315, and I'll kind of gauge my next couple sets on how 315 feels. But I'll film this so you guys kind of can see my rep speed. squats definitely felt much better tonight than my last session. I took it up to 365. Was hoping to get 4. I think I might have been able to get 4, but I only got 3. So, but still though, if you look back at my total volume of what I did in my last squat session, it was much, much better. So overall, just happy to get up to like 365 and still get that for a few reps. So strength definitely feels a lot better tonight. And this is actually, you know, like what, almost 5-6 days on low days. So I'll feel even better once I get my my two high carb days in. I'll feel even better like strength wise. So taking you guys through the next exercise.
You can't stop it now.
It is January 7th, refeed day. I had 2 back-to-back 192.4 yesterday and 191.2 today. So 2 back-to-back lows. Perfect timing for this back-to-back refeed. I'm doing 430 carbs today and 430 carbs tomorrow. So getting ready for my Seahawks. They're playing at 5:15 here tonight against the Lions. So I'm gonna try to get a quick workout in. It's my blood volume chest and overload arms. I got about an hour to try to like scrunch that in. I got my pre-workout going. So here we go, guys. Time to crush it. Feel freaking amazing today. And I'm so excited to enjoy some good food. I'll try to show you guys some of my refeed foods coming up next. So it's Saturday night. What is it, the 7th? 7th? I think it's the 7th. January 7th, and I'm so pumped. My Seahawks just whooped up on the Detroit Lions. So now we are advancing in the playoffs. We gotta play the Atlanta Falcons next Saturday in Atlanta, which should be tough. Atlanta definitely, their offense is freaking, I'm not worried about their defense, but their offense is freaking potent as hell. But we'll see what happens. I'm super pumped. I'm a huge Seahawks fan. But anyways, today is my first day, like I said in the last little clip, today is my first refeed day of 430 carbs, and then I have another one tomorrow of 430 carbs. So we are in carb heaven once again. I did earlier go to the gym. I had to rush it kind of because I want to get back for the Seahawks game. But man, I'll have to put a picture up on the screen. I just posted it on if you're on my Instagram, Facebook, you see these posts. But I took a picture, just kind of a standing, kind of little most muscular selfie type photo, and holy crap. Sometimes I'm starting to take these photos during prep, and it's like starting to even wow me, you know what I mean? I just feel like this contest prep, you know, as far as the conditioning's obviously really well this far out, but I feel like I just have this different kind of like muscle maturity, like a different type of like grainier kind of look to them. It just feels denser, and I just feel like it looks harder. And I don't know, yeah, if you see the photo, like I said, I'll post it up here, and then you'll kind of get an idea. I'm just like, whoo, man, just getting all like the chest vascularity, and it's just whew, I mean, yeah, so things are going good, but like I said, I didn't get to actually finish the arm portion of the workout. So I'm gonna head back to the gym. I'm actually just gonna take some, there's no way I'm gonna take 2 rounds of freaking 400 milligram pre-workout, because that's what my Core Fury is that I take. So I'm actually just gonna do a scoop of the Core Pump. So just a non-stim pump product. So I'm just gonna take that, a serving of that, and then head to the gym and finish up some biceps, and then I have to do a full tricep workout. I'm gonna try to get some clips if I can. Arms are always kind of a hard thing to film though, because like cable work and then you're in the freeway area. It's like the arms are one of the harder things to film. And then, so I'm only 2 meals in so far. I always like saving and reserving most of my carbs for kind of like late at night when I just come home and I'm lounging and I kind of feel like I can just like almost kind of just eat continuously. And so I just feel like I get more kind of food that way. So I've only had like my first meal, I did 1 whole egg, I did 6 or 7 egg whites, kind of scrambled that, and I put some low-fat Mexican cheese on that with some salsa, really good, and I just diced up some russet potatoes for the carbs and kind of mixed that all together for a nice kind of breakfast kind of scramble. And then I came home, was watching the Seahawks game, and at halftime I made my, you guys have seen them, my 96.4 ground beef cheeseburgers with the fries. So that was bomb. So I'm only like, I think 150 carbs in out of my 430, and it's like 9 o'clock at night. So when I come home, I'm gonna have like 300 carbs to freaking oh. So I'm gonna have some Halo top, definitely a Snickerdoodle Lenny, or Larry and Lenny's cookie, popcorn, maybe a serving of this my new favorite candy that's freaking bomb. I'll show you guys. So that's it, guys.
You can't stop it now.
Two 6th and 7th, the 191.4, the 192, both those the new lows, and then I had my refeed last night, and then today, zoom in on that, 192.8. One thing I will say, oh my gosh, one thing I'm starting to really notice lately, I think this is just all kind of normal once you start getting really lean, is my sleep quality is definitely starting to take a hit. I feel like now almost every single hour I'm like, wake up, and I usually have to go to the bathroom. But it's like, try to go back to bed, and it's like, in another hour, wake up. Just out of no reason, just wake up. And I'm the type of person that when I'm not in prep, I sleep really well. I never have a problem with sleeping. I can freaking sleep until freaking noon every day if I have to. And then now I'm like, freaking, like today, I freaking had to get up, or I was up like super early just 'cause I couldn't like sleep anymore. So, kind of sucks, like not being able to like sleep as much as I want to. But so last night again was my first refeed of the 430 carbs. And unfortunately I didn't film that much just because I was like freaking so hungry when I got home last night that I just didn't feel like filming. But kind of a recap of some of the things. When I got back from the gym, what did I make? Oh, I made my chicken kind of Parmesan meal that you guys have seen a million times now, so not really worth recording that. It's kind of funny, even though I had my refeed, let me turn this off. I still, made my like cauliflower and had like my 2 slices of my low carb, toast and all that stuff. I did have a serving of broccoli. Costco actually has a really good deal. You get like a big 4-pound bag of organic frozen broccoli, and this is nice too because it comes in like 4 1-pound bags of steamable bags of broccoli each pound. You just throw it in the microwave for like 5-6 minutes. It was like really good broccoli. I'm not a huge broccoli fan, but I was like really impressed with the broccoli. So what else? Oh, and then I had my pint of, ooh, I'm not losing light here. I did peanut butter cup, Halo Top last night, which is one of my top flavors. And then tonight, we doing the red velvet, guys. This is probably my #1. If peanut butter cup had more peanut butter pieces in it, it could be #1, but it doesn't have a lot, so it's kind of a really just a lot of base of like chocolate peanut butter ice cream, which is still good. But if you haven't had the red velvet, it has little chunks of like red velvet kind of cookie in it. Oh, really, really good. And like the whole pints on these is like a little bit, these ones are a little bit higher in fat. They're like 12 total fat, like 48 to 50 carb. And then you get 24 grams of protein, but the great thing too is you get 12 grams of fiber in a whole entire pint of Halo Top. So last time when I got these, I found these on sale for like $4.50, so I got 2 of them. And then another thing too is I have one of my, so last night I did my cheeseburgers, and I really want, I have my barbecue chicken pizzas here that I freaking love. But I hate killing, what is it, 33 total fat of my 57 grams for my refeed would get killed if I do this pizza. So it sucks because I really want, again, and then I'm gonna have to use, it would be another 12 for that Halo Top. So you see right there, I'm almost like completely killing my, my fat intake. So I might just leave the pizza in there and do, I bought like a whole entire, I think like 2 pounds or 3 pounds of like 96 4-gram beef. So I might just make my cheeseburgers and fries again, because man, I think I can make that whole entire meal for 12, 13 grams of fat tops, which is pretty crazy. So I just saved so much fat. It's a third of the fat that I'm almost using for the pizza. One thing that's starting to kind of tick me off though is I freaking love these Larry and Lenny's Snickerdoodle cookies. So I did one of these last night. But one thing I've noticed is this last box that I bought, and I'm gonna blame it too because all the other boxes didn't have like plastic wrap on them, and this one did, and so this is the one I got. And every single cookie in it, like it almost tastes like they changed the formula. They're not nearly as good. It's like the taste is off. So I'm freaking pissed because my last refeed, I did one, and it's funny because I'm like, even though I'm eating it, and I'm like, this isn't as good, this isn't the same. Of course, you're still gonna eat it just because it's like a cookie and the texture, it's just like, I couldn't stop eating it. So last night, I was like praying that it was just that one cookie in the box that was bad, but of course, the other, I could just tell by looking at it, it's just not the same. This doesn't look the same as the other ones. But anyway, so like last night, I did the same thing where I like started eating it and I'm like, fuck, it's not the same. And thankfully, I only ate like half of it. And so I threw away the other half, and I actually DM'd Larry and Lenny's on Instagram. So I'm hoping that they're gonna send me a free box. I doubt it, but it'd be pretty cool if they did. I hit them up and I'm like, I'm in contest prep, been eating your Snickerdoodle cookies, and you've been letting me down on this last box. So yeah, anyways. Because I was out him like, did you guys change the formula or what's going on here? But I really think I just got a bad box or something like that. So anyways, it's Sunday. What is up with all of these freaking blowout playoff games? There hasn't even been a competitive playoff game. I mean, I'm happy that my Seahawks whooped some butt, but I'm just watching this barely watching the Steelers and Miami game, and it's not even close. I'm hoping this last Green Bay, the Packers, and the Giants is a more competitive game. That's what playoff football is supposed to be, man. It's supposed to be like come down to the wire and stuff. These are supposed to be like the best teams remaining in the NFL. But today is my second refeed, so I think I'm gonna do, I was debating on pumpkin Kodiak cakes, or I really wish I had some potatoes, because like last night, or yesterday for breakfast, I just kind of diced up some potatoes, threw them in the microwave for like 5 minutes, and then just kind of on a skillet cooked them, and it just goes really well with like, I did kind of like an eggs with some low-fat Mexican cheese and like salsa on top. Oh, so now I'm kind of like craving that breakfast again, but I don't have any freaking potatoes. I might have to go to the store and get some potatoes. So we'll see if I get some refeed meals today, but if not, I'll see you guys in the next one. I got 1 whole egg, 7 egg whites, and I got 185 grams diced potatoes, a little taco seasoning, some reduced fat Mexican cheese, and some salsa. So this is gonna be first meal. About to watch the Packers and Giants. All right, guys, last night we did PB Cup. Tonight, for the second refeed, this is my #1 flavor for sure. The red velvet. You can't tell now, but when you start scooping into it, it has nice little chunks of kind of red velvet cake in there. So definitely my favorite flavor. But the kicker with these guys, if you're eating Halo Top, especially while you're dieting, you really have to, on the back, it does say to leave it out for a few minutes. It'll tell you there. But honestly, I feel like in order to get it really to where the ice cream needs to be creamy, you literally have to leave this out for like 15 to 20 minutes. And then it should really get rid of that kind of ice. Because if I was to scoop into this now, it would be a hard kind of icy texture. And that's what most people will kind of say. They're like, oh, this ice cream sucks. It's all icy, tastes like crap. Well, that's because you didn't let it sit out long enough. So I'm literally gonna let this sit out for, honestly, probably like 20 minutes. And it'll really start to soften up to the point where you can just take your spoon and like almost, you know, dig into it like regular, you know, softer ice cream. So that's the kicker for Halo Top. So if you're not doing that, make sure you do that. And I promise it will taste a lot better. But these are just great, you know, dieting. This whole entire thing, macro-wise, is gonna be like 12 total fat, 56 carb, 24 grams of protein. And what's cool is too, you get 12 grams of fiber in this whole entire pint.